Good afternoon, traders, and welcome to another edition of Awesomecallstrading.com. I want to welcome to our great chat room, and I want to welcome the audience today. As the audience continues, we are growing, 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 growing. Today was, it's interesting. Some people, when they get up, they in their eyes, I'm talking about people that are not in our trading room. People get up and they're like, gosh, there's really nothing out there to trade. I just don't see too much. And it's really interesting that when you start to kind of peruse the Twitter world, and then, of course, if you're a subscriber to Awesome Calls, the beauty of that is you're always going, well, it doesn't matter if everyone has nothing. I know when I walk in or when I open up and I see AJ's feed, the most beautiful thing I'm going to see are ideas. He's already working at 3 o'clock, 3:30 in the morning, putting ideas together for us. So I think that's the one, and I've been doing this almost 6 years, running this chat room. And every day I provide 10 to 12 different ideas that all have some sort of play in them. And even when you wake up, you think to yourself, God, I don't see anything. Or there's nothing to trade. And yet, whenever I pull up an Awesome Calls feed, there's always something going on. I mean, there's either a trade, an idea, or he's already in a trade, or he sees weakness on something, and it starts your day. All of a sudden, you start to get excited, like, oh my God, I'm really interested to see what this guy's going to say today, you know? And I think that's what our room really offers is just the ability to continue every day. As long as you do the homework and the research, you will always find plays. There'll always be a trade for you to take off. You'll always have, what that means is you'll always, especially in our room, you'll always have the ability to make money. And if you have bills that are due every day or bills that you got rent coming up, a car payment, you got car insurance, house insurance, your kids, teeth, your dentist, whatever. Hey, I got to make $400 today. I have this bill that's due. I want to go see what that room's doing so I can, buy a stock and just kind of zip it and be done. And, you know, uh, it was kind of funny yesterday. I just kind of, I don't want to get anyone into trouble, okay? But I got to tell you, I was driving yesterday. I always hike every day. And I got to tell you this quick story. I was hiking, but I was driving. And I was, I get my G-Wagon. I'm just flying to my hiking place, and I was going a little too fast, and I kind of cut some people off, and da 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 da, because I get where I'm going, and I barely went through the red light that I like to say was barely through the red light. Okay, and it was interesting. All of a sudden, I'm hearing, "Woo, woo, woo, woo." I'm like, oh no, oh no. I haven't had it. I'm 53 years old. It's not like I get tickets too often. So I pulled off to the side, get out my registration, get my license out, and I'm like, I had nothing to say. It was my fault. I'm gonna not argue. And a guy walks up and he goes, "I need your driver's little registration, please." I'm like, yeah, sure. So I didn't want to say. I just kind of get it done and get on my way. And he goes, why? He goes, why are you in a rush? Oh, just got done hiking. I got to get home and download a webinar and do some tweets and stuff. So I'm sorry. I was just my bad. Sometimes I get a little excited. Tweet. What do you do? I'm a trader. I trade stocks. And he stops for a second. He just pauses. He goes, what? I'm like, yeah, I trade stocks. He's like, Anthony. Yeah, it's me. Are you AJ? Uh, yeah, I'm AJ. He goes, "You're AJ." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm AJ." He pulls out his phone. He had a phone in his thing, and he has like a Instagram. Is this you? I'm like, "Yeah, that's me." And yeah, that's. Is there something wrong? Oh my God, you're the guy. He goes, I've been in your room a couple times. I want to join. It's just that my time schedule, every time I want to join, I have so much fun listening to you. I'm like, oh, well, okay, great. And you know what? Hey, drive safe. It's a pleasure to meet you. Oh my God. Really? Drive safe? Drive safe. Just, I'm going to let you off on this one. Just remember, find me a winner. You always say. That was it. I couldn't believe it. I didn't get a ticket. Yeah, I was just like, oh my God. That just saved me, what, $250? So anyway, and I thought that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. Kind of just out of the blue. But anyway, so I have a lot to be thankful for, and I'll try not to speed today on my way to hiking. But today, it wasn't like that. It was very speedy out of the gate today. I tried to find some really solid plays for everyone to make money on, and as thin as it was out there, I was laser focused. And so today, my selections were MTFB, UROV, TYHT, Vine, Time, Cree, GIS, Smar, Navarro, FedEx, Vibe, and Amid, AMD, which I'm in right now. But I want to see AMD take out high today. Not high today, but at least 2640. Mr. Purdue, let me know if it hits 2650, somewhere around there, 40 and 50. Okay, boss? And so I want you, let's start with stupid. I love stupid. You can't get around stupid. Stupid. All right, let's start with stupid. Stupid is MTFB. Now, this is a low floater, closed at 161 yesterday. Well, today, they came out with some really magnificent news. Are you ready for it? I'm going to show it to you. I hit it on scan. It was gapping up, I think over $2 or something like that. And I'm going, what the heck is this thing up here? What's going on? So I pull it up, and I just like, I'm going to try to see if I can find the headline, which is right here. All right. And here's the headline. The company has announced that the FDA has granted for them to meet them in May. I'm sorry. Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, there's so much wrong with that. All right. Okay, and look how they put it out. The chief executive officer. We are pleased that the FDA has granted us a meeting. Okay, wait a minute. First of all, dude, chill. Okay, I know you want your stock to go up, but your meeting's not until May. All right, we're in March. All right, and it's scheduled, which means it could be unscheduled. And you're talking about your company does skin. Okay, so three things wrong. A scheduled meeting in May, you do skin, and a meeting can mean it could be pointless. And you know what? So what they do? You know what they do? That's not enough. You want to see stupid number 4? Also, we're going to maybe do a further update regarding our financing to be made. Okay, let's put it in a nutshell. I have a meeting at McDonald's, and I'm going to try to get together 25 cents to buy an ice cream cone. So do you see how that? You see what I just did? I have a scheduled meeting with McDonald's to get an ice cream cone, and I'm going to try to find the financing to go buy it. That's how stupid that is. All right, and it just, and all you can do, FedEx. I'm so angry. Don't look at me, FedEx. You just slapped me in the face. I should have just kept it. Going to 174. Anyway, it's just so stupid. And so, what does that mean to me? Well, there's two things that are going to happen. The sheep out there. I don't know how to do a sheep noise. Whatever. It's like a cat, but a little darker. But anyway, I'm just sitting there going, okay, you know what's going to happen is the sheep are going to chase this. You know why? Because they don't understand it. And then the short sellers, oh my goodness, they're going to even chase it more. Do you know why? Well, think about it. You're in the most amazing chat room in the world, right? You know how many chat rooms are in here. You've known that for years. You know how many have come from here. You know how many you subscribe from here, right? So what do you think is going to happen when I tell you that this stock is going to flush down to $2 and under? What do you think is going to happen? Between that and the sheep chasing that don't even understand why they're buying it, what do you think is going to happen? That's right. Awesome Calls is going to create a massive squeeze at the open. That's who we are. You're the best chat room in the world. That's just what's going to happen. So I told everyone the stock is going to run at the open, but um, I was thinking it would probably run to 350. But there was just everyone in the world was chasing it because everybody wanted to get their shorts, and it was piling over, piling over, piling over. At the end result, this should sell off to buck 80. And in hindsight, MTFB is pretty smart. By announcing such stupid P&R, they were able to put millions upon millions and millions of shares into their stock. They can go do an ATM now, and guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Yeah, that's right. They raised their financing. Do you understand what they just did? They just created their own financing with stupid PR. And so you got to admit, they were pretty smart, but we're smarter. So what did we do? Hey, traders, on the long side, this thing is going to squeeze to 350. This stock was sitting around, I think, $2.40 when I announced that. So imagine being in our chat room pre-market, and I'm saying at 240, right here. See this timeline? Look when I got into started writing. Look at that, right there. This is me. As soon as I started typing it, I put it in the room. Zoop, it was gone. Hit the 3 spot just before the bell even opened, and as soon as it moved, it went up. And I just kept telling traders, let it go, let it go, let it go. Just let it run. You'll get your opportunity. And like clockwork, it topped off. Look at the topping. Isn't that gorgeous? Lower low set in. Bam! Here's your short. $4 a share. That's it. And guess what happened? If you would have took 1,000 shares with 4,000 buying power, you would have made $1,500. Just like that. That's what we do. $4,000, $1,500. Now break it down. Break it down. Break it down. Break it down. You have a $700 cash. You go to Shirt Trader or one of these stocks, the companies that give you $4,200 in buying power 6 times. You only have $600 though, or $700. 7 times 6 is 4,200. So out of that 4,200, you take 1,000 shares on your 4,000 buying power, and what happens? So on $700 in cash, you were able to double your account to 2,200. You would have made $1,500 on $700. Do you believe that? That's the awesomeness of this room. $700. If you had done what I said and went short 1,000 shares, you would have made $1,500. Pretty cool. Anyway, I think the stock they're kind of grinding it here, but towards the end of the day, it'll probably hit the 220 and then break down. I think my spot is 180. I want to at least take up and fill that gap. But they're holding it here, trying to get as many shares as they can. Why not? Excuse me, I need to go fucking make some money. Would you mind? Oh, I'm sorry. I just sold some more Enta. I have 200 more to go. I'm going to show you the stock here. Yeah, I love making money. I love it. It's just there's nothing like it in the world. I want to show you what a block trade looks like. You never done block trades? I know. Poor you. You're in a shitty room. Can I tell you? So a block trade is basically it's kind of like an offering. And if you know anything about offerings like we do, it's a set price. Okay, I'm gonna hold on. I have to sell the rest at 99. So shit, I made so much money on this thing. I am so happy with my trading today. All right, and to sell. How many remaining? 200 left to go. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna click when I see 99. See it? See it? See it? See it? See it? See it? Wait till you see how I traded it. You're gonna be just blown away. You excited? I'm excited. I love making money. I love making money on a webinar. Nothing like it in the world. See how close I am to 99? Imagine if you were in our chat room and you saw me picking it up down here at 96 level. Guess where you'd be right now? 250, 300 shares. Imagine now taking 500 shares. That's right. Okay, So I'm going to show you this trade. Hold on. I'm getting excited. Oh my gosh. I'm shaking. I'm shaking. Look at the buyers. Look at the level 2. I'm so close. I wanted to get through 99 and I'll put a sell order in. Yeah. Yeah. Because I'm greedy. Here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes. Watch it now. Watch it now. See that? See that? Watch it push. Gotta be right. Get your figure ready to the trigger. Oh no. Hold on. Come on. Just push. Come on. Don't just stall. See, I won't sell it here. I'm greedy. I can be. It's only 200 left. Yep. Almost there. Okay, I'll just kind of just be quiet on it. All right. I'm going to show you the block trade. All right. So this is what happens. You come in the chat room, right? And I see this stock gapping down. Okay, see the gap down? From this 104, it's gapping down. First thing on my mind, 97, 103. Why is it gapping down 6 points? Something's going on, right? So something's up. So what I do is I went to scan and I hit enter. It's one of the funnest trades to do. And I said, why are you gapping down? And he said, well, we're going to do a 1.6 million block trade, right there. See that block? In other words, an investor comes in and says, look, I like your stock, but I only want to. I don't want to pay market price. Can I buy 1.6 million shares at 97? I spot these out. Oh my gosh! And when I get them, so the first trade, I'm going to show you the first trade. The first trade out of the gate, I've told everyone go long. Okay, I'm going to show you how I wrote it up. Enter block trade, gapping down. Christmas gift. Christmas gift means you're going to make money. Okay, it's just an automatic. It's a gift to you. So I said. Anything below 97 is a gift. Give it room to 95, swing it, hit 100. So in the morning, this was one of the first, after I started this one, the number 1 pick, I immediately went down here and started writing down enter. So people were starting to pick it up in pre-market. So I want you to see what happened. I said the stock would probably shoot to $100. You see it? It's going to gap fill. It won't gap fill all the way. Not today, but at least to 100. You want to see the trade? It is the shit. Look at this. Right? Pre-market, and then the opening bell. Ding, 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 ding. 6:30. Guess what? $100.60. Are you kidding me? From 97. This is the entry. I gave you, look at this. Entry, exit, and Y. Entry, exit, and Y. Entry, exit, and Y. All you had to do was pull the trigger. You didn't have to do anything. There was no thinking process to it. You didn't have to hesitate and go, I don't know. Why are you asking yourself? Why don't know? Why are you talking yourself out of the trade? What do you see that I don't see? You know, why can't you just take 250 shares and make $750? Why do you have to fight? Why have to wait for the setup? It already set up. You see how stupid that sounds? I have to wait for the setup. What setup are you waiting for? It already is set up. It's discounted. Well, I have to wait because that's what I'm trained to do. Wait. You know what? There's another name for that. It's called worth watching. There's another name for that. Procrastination. There's another name for that. Fear. I think, again, in our business, traders talk themselves out of a trade than in a trade. Me, I see the opportunity. I tell you about it. Seize on it. Boom. It's done. It's done. It's done. It's done. This is done. Okay. So then the stock came back down to 97 again. I said, hey, traders, there's your entry point again if you want to take it. So some traders played it again. I didn't trade this one here. All right. And I missed the opportunity here because I was busy trying to help everybody make their trades. And I was in, I forgot what I was in this morning. God, I think it was FedEx or SMAR. It was one of those. So I didn't get, and I was buying, God, what was it? I think it was FedEx. Yeah. And yeah, that's right. I was buying FedEx on the weakness. And I scored, oh, that's what it was, Navarro. And I'll show you that trade in a second. So the bottom line is, Because I sized in on Navarro on the pop. That's right. I was so excited. I can't wait to show you that one. And so I kind of think I missed these opportunities. Well, sure as I'm telling you, the stock collapsed. So I put a limit order in at 97. I got filled right here. When it pulled down to 95.37, there's no way I could get a fill. Uh, so I was able to get, I think it was 95.60 or something like that. So my average became 96, I believe, 38. And I had size on it. So I was telling the traders, I just want 99. Um, I'll sell some at 98 and then get the rest at 99. And that's what I'm shooting for. I would love 100 as a Christmas gift, but if once you see this go through 99, I'm a seller up here. And like I said, you take 500 shares, it adds up. It makes me feel so proud to be a trader when I take a trade like that because it's so easy to do. But on the opposite side of that, I'm holding the stock right now. I'm down like 50 cents on it, and it's also a block trade, but it's just sitting there, ECPJ, and I'm just kind of waiting for this thing to cash. I'm only down now 22 cents, so I own it at 47 right here. But this is also a block trade that happened 2 days ago, and I'm waiting for it to get up there to 30, and I can cash out. So I feel confident I'll see it. So, and I love block trades are better than offerings. Okay, they really are because typically they just get filled right back up quickly, versus an offering takes a little bit of time. Okay, I'm going to give you a trade called Navarro. I'm going to do that one next. NVRO. Now Navarro. Okay, this one. One thing you have to know about Navarro NVRO is it is a short tempered stock. In other words, there's so many shorts in there that any kind of news, positive news, it doesn't matter if it gaps up 8, 10, 12 points, the stock will run. It's really one of those kind of really tricky stocks that it just really runs on news. And I knew this. So my first instinct on this, and if you can look at the gap up, and I'm telling you, this gapped up pretty big. They got a new CEO, and that's huge for this company because the CEO is really experienced, and he brings a lot of um, prestige and a lot of history to the company. And when he came along, 2 more directors were added on. So investors really liked what they were like. Okay, good. Now we're going to turn Navarro around. Got rid of the old, in with the new. So what Wall Street reaction to Navarro was very, very positive this morning, and I'll show it to you right here. They were very positive. Upgrade galore, outperform BMO, Wells Fargo, B of A. I mean, all the top guns just upgrade the stock without question. $62 a share, $65 a share, $67 a share. I mean, it was on. It was on, 70 at B of A. I mean, you couldn't have been, investors were just smiling across the board, and they were putting it all out to their employees, buy the stock, buy the stock, buy the stock, buy the stock, buy the stock. So I knew this. I knew this at 3:30 in the morning, what I was reading, and I made the decision long the stock. And it should pop at the open. Be careful on your short. Don't get in too soon, and the stock should fade for a little bit. So there was a twofold trade here. So I'll show you my notes first. Okay. And Navarro right here. Gapping up. Okay. This is gapping up 12. Now you got to understand the stock is sitting at 54 bucks. So I've already anticipated the stock will go 58 or more. I already knew that. So you're already guaranteed. So I even told everyone, take long. It should squeeze at the open to 58. Market loves the news. Do you understand that? I'm really trying to educate you. I'm trying to teach you. I don't want you just to take the trade just because I'm telling you to. I want you to understand why is it going to squeeze? Because the market loves it. It's really important for you to understand that. Okay? If you take short at 56, you must give it room to push because this will push. And then we can get maybe a 3 to 5 point dump. It's not going to gap fill. It won't gap fill. I'm sorry. It just will not. So it's not. You're not going to see that. Oh, an 8, 12 point gap fill. It's not. It's not. So I want you to see what I meant by 58 plus. It's going to squeeze. and then a little bit of a sell-off, maybe 5 points to 8. I was very, very, very trying to make sure people understood this stock because it's once you understand it, you can trade it. All right, it's done. And again, I forgive me. I understand that your room that you're in right now will not trade this because they're. I'm sorry, they're kids. They don't trade stuff like this, and they won't because they don't understand it, and they don't want to understand it. They just rather run from it. I don't run from shit. I fucking trade it. That's who I am. I'm AJ. All right. Remember, I didn't get a ticket, so that's because we do something special in here. Look, ding, 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 ding. Here's the long. See that? Pre-market. I'm writing the notes right around here. Here's the 53, 55, right? Watch it pop. Zoop. Remember I said 58 out of the gate? 58 hit literally in the first minute of the open. First minute. I looked at it. I said, no, don't short it. Oh my gosh, don't short it. Then it kind of double topped here at 61. So I start to see some traders take it for that pull. And then it made one more run. And then, and then, and then, fire trader. Fire trader came to work. He goes, short Navarro, 61.88. I'm like, oh no. Oh no, he did not just say that. And he just went 1, 2, 3. He took it down, I believe, to 58. If you do the math, that's almost 4 to 5 points. I mean, 62 to 58. That's what, 4 points? Yeah. Didn't quite get the 5, but wow, he made people money on the short side. For me, it was the long side. I actually went long and chased it here on this flag. I saw it breaking out, and I went whoop, and I sold right into it. It was so great. Let me tell you something. 500 shares on 80 cents, 75 cents. That shit runs. Oh my god, it's exhilarating because it's so fast. And I knew it was coming because I could see the flag break out. I told everybody, okay, 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 and it went whoop, and I sold right into it live. And then it just came, and then the Great Fire came in and shorted it. It was a great combination. Beautiful trade. Round of applause. But again, this takes it takes many years to get there. So that's what you get when you're in the room. I'm going to show you another one. It's called Smear. Now, SMAR is a stock. I'm going to be honest with you. I've never traded SMAR in my life. It's the first time in the room. I know a lot of you are going, but how did you know? I just I don't know what to tell you. It's the first time in my life I've ever traded. I didn't even know the stock existed until today. But what I like about this stock is, first of all, you have to do your homework. Okay. First of all, I come up, I wake up, and it's an earnings play. All right. Yesterday, I do remember offhand that shorts were banking they were going to miss because the stock had already had a decent run, but they didn't miss, which caused a massive squeeze. They didn't, what's interesting, if you read the comments out there, which I read this morning, where some people, all blowout earnings. Like I saw one feed that literally wrote, beautiful quarter. And I'm like, you really are not, we're reading two different reports because you're not reading the right one. I read the report this morning. I took the time to read it, and I could not figure out why the hell this was even up. I understand you did beat on a few metrics, but overall, you don't deserve this kind of move. And I did not feel it, and I didn't think it was worthy that they should be up. So I told traders, in my opinion, this stock will collapse to $45 today. And if it goes under, great. I am adamant about 45. I don't see it. I'll give you maybe a 1 point on it, but that's all I'm going to give you. So I said, but if you want to let it squeeze, you could take some now. It's short. Give it room. I think the 51 I said, and then shred it because the stock's coming down to 45. All right. So I want you to read what I wrote on Smear. This is gapping up, but let it squeeze at the open, possibly to 50. All right. I want 45 and under. I'm sorry. Now listen to me. I wrote this way before the market even opened. The stock was sitting at at what, 49? I figured it'd probably pop a little bit more, but in the end, I was going to win. Now, the key to this trade was keeping traders in it. A lot of people didn't have faith. They didn't see what I saw. They didn't understand what I was doing. This is where I have to shine. This is what will separate me from any trader in the world. And I have to be honest, this my friend David here, he actually made me blush today, his comments, because um, I have to share with you this. It's not often I get something, and David's like a wonderful trader in the room. I really respect him a lot. But he wrote this, and I kind of just like, wow, I impressed Dave. But he wrote, where is it? He wrote this. He goes, after that trade, he just said, AJ is a legend. It made me feel so great. You have no idea from a day trader, because Dave's a great trader. Everyone in the room, as far as I'm concerned, is just high caliber. But when your peers look at you that way and call you that, God, it just nothing like it in the world. And so it really elevated my status in the room as far as who I am, and why people come in the room to pay. Because really what happened here was people were getting shaken out. I go, no, no, that's short covering. AJ, no, no, it's going to go up. No, that's short covering. AJ, hey, it's short covering. You already own it, 49. Just trim some, manage your trade. But AJ, I don't see it. And then it came up. AJ, it's basing. No, no, it's not. It's okay. It's going to come down. AJ, I must have hundreds of messages, DMs. AJ, I'm stuck at 47.20. What do I do? Hang in there. AJ, I'm stuck at 46.90. I don't want to lose my account. Hang in there. It's going to be all fucking crazy. It's going to be Christmas. Just hang in it. And several times I was trying to break this 46 out here, right here. I kept saying, if I could break this 46.20, it's on. We're going to go straight to 45. And it kept fighting me, probably because everybody knew I wanted to short it. And then it was so much fun. And then finally, Christian and Solo, and I think Noel, even my friend Noel was like, AJ, it's either if it pops, I'm red. If it goes down, I'm green. And he asked me, "Do I get out?" And I go, "No, no, no. Listen to me. Listen to me. It's gonna break." And sure as shit. Oh my God! Look at that. Once it snapped, this was the snap I was waiting for. Consolidated and just it was gone. 45, and I said 45 and under, and look at that. 44.50 was the bottom. This is the greatest trading you will ever witness in a chat room, in any world, in any place. This is what trading's all about. You wonder why people come in here and stay and learn? It's things like this. Now, can I honestly teach this to someone? I don't think I can. I don't think I can. I try, but how can you teach this to someone? How can someone get on the mic and do what I just did that's only been training for a year or two? You have to see it to believe it. You have to be a part of it. You have to feel it. And you have to do it over and over and over and over and over and over again. Like my friend Seema, he will look at this trade and he'll go, "That's a great trade, but that's what you're supposed to do. That's who you are. That's why I pay you." Seema always keeps me reality check. He's right. I can't walk away and do a DVD and do a video and show you how great this is. I just move on. I could take my applause and go pat on my back and let's move another one. And that's what we did. So I'm gonna show you another one, FedEx. Now, one thing that a lot of you don't understand about FedEx is Wall Street loves FedEx. They do. And I played it right the first time and then played it wrong 2 times. I didn't have the patience for it. But overall, FedEx gets bought up on weakness. And the problem with FedEx, it drags itself all day to do it. Eventually, the stock will go up to 175 or more. And I was calling that all morning. I wanted the stock to go to 175. Investors will, FedEx usually will come out, and they do it almost every quarter. They kind of disappoint, but on every disappoint, it gets bought up. And it never gets bought up all the way. It gets bought up half the way. And then it'll grind out, fade down a little bit, up a little bit. It's just a one-day play. And I only play it during earnings or if there's a massive upgrade and I can get a gap pull. So today was no different. I was telling traders pick up the 170 this morning, add on dips to 168, and look for a 175 run. That was the trade. It was pretty simple, cut and dry. You didn't really have to think too much, and I'll show you the call. FedEx. I see the stock covering to 175 today. The more it pulls, better the trade. I would go long and add on any dip to 165, 167. Don't worry, the stock will recover back to 175. Then it will top off, and then we'll have the low fader. If it doesn't pop at the open, just wait for the pullback, buy the long, and take it to 175. The stock is covering to 175. And I know this stock like the back of my hand. And whenever you're down 12 points on FedEx, you're going to get half of that back. And so you got to know that. And if you don't know it, you know it now. So, and here it is. Here's the trade. So I warned everyone to pick it up at the 170. If it dipped to 168 right here, don't worry. Even lower, don't worry. And I said it would go to 175. And you can see as I'm talking to you right now, 175. And there's your trade. Okay, so we did that one. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do Cree. Cree turned out to be nice. Oh, just giving you an update on MTFP. Remember I told you all day. See it? It's going to snap 220 and you're going to close out at 180. Because you're in the greatest chat room in the world. I don't know what else to tell you. So there's FedEx. We did Enta. Smar. All right. I'll show you Cree. Cree turned out to be nice. Okay, Cree was a really nice trade. This one got an upgrade with I think a $70 price target, I believe. But it was kind of gapping up too much, so I wanted to gap fill it right away. This was one of our quick trades right here. Quick. All right, 74 because it came from JPM Securities, not JPM Morgan. People get confused when they read that. But it is a good swing idea. I wanted a small pop at the open. I wanted you to short the stock and take it to 57 and 50 and under. And if you can gap fill it, great. If it gap fills, go long. That's it. That's the trade. And what I mean by gap fill is if 57.28 is the full gap fill. So if you can get 57.50 and under, and it goes even a little bit under because if the market pulls it, it's a great trade. You can rock and roll on that one and get a great play there. So I like this trade a lot, and it's a good swing if you pick it up at 57. You could be buying $60 calls, $62 weekly calls on that. So I'll show you the trade. Are you ready? Here it goes. All right. So Cree. If it popped at the open to 59, there's the 59. Scale in short and write it down and gap fill it. And what was interesting about this too is initially it pulled and double bottomed. It didn't get to 57.50 I wanted. Some traders did take the upside, but once it hit 59, I was like, and it started, and see how the lower low set in here and here, and then right there it sat. I knew it was going to come down and fill the gap, and all you had to do was take the gap right across the board. So, and there it was. See how it hit, and just a beautiful swing to the upside. AJ, I want to thank you so much. KJ24. I made 1.5 points, 1.15 points on FedEx. Thank you. I hung in there when you sold. Yeah, you know what? When I do the webinar, sometimes I have too many trades on the books. It's hard for me to give 100% on it. You know what I mean? But congratulations to you, KJ. Make sure you tweet that. KJ made 1.15 points on FedEx. When I was coming in the webinar, I kind of sold my position because I wanted to talk to all of you, and I was long about right here. And I said it would go to 175, so he stayed in it. He picked it up about right here, and he just made 1.15 points. Okay, so not too bad on that one. And then I will go over one more trade. Navarro, GIS. Yeah, I want to go over GIS. This is General Mills Foods. And one thing you got to know about General Mills on earnings is they always sell their gaps. I know a lot of you don't trade it. I do. I've been trading it for many, many years. Pre-market, I saw it sitting up here in the 50s, and all I could think of was just short the stock. There's just too much stock and too many players, and when you get a nice earnings play, it typically will sell off. And the call was going on, and I just I was all over this to short the stock. And I thought it would probably fill the gap down to 47.50, I think I called it. And it basically stopped at 48 from pre-market. This was more of a pre-market call. And I told traders if it pops again, even remotely close up to this area, please take an all-day fader on it back down to lows. There's no way it will stay up here. It's just that's how General Mills trades. It's just something I've learned over the years. I'll give you the call. Yes, I want to sell this to 47.50. So pre-market, I was writing this, and so people were actually trading it. They could get, and I basically said under the bottom close, slow all-day move to the upside back to pre-market highs. Once it hits it, if by chance it snaps, go long. Okay, so basically I'm kind of giving you a direction. Stock is up 3. It's going to come down. If it hits this area, it'll probably go back up. And then once it tops off, it'll come right back down again. And that's really what I was trying to say. It's a heavy stock and always sells off their gains. So I was trying to type it as quick as I can in the room. And I want you to see the stock and pre-market. And this 50 was a double top, pretty much standard, and then just sold off. I wanted 47.50. It hit $48.02. And I do think it'll you'll probably watch this by tomorrow, it'll be 47.50. So I'm really want to highlight that one because a lot of people don't trade General Mills, and they don't understand the stock like we do. All right, well, that is today's webinar. I want to thank you for joining us. I hope that I explained pretty much how the market works. I mean, every day it's an opportunity, and I try to seize on it. I trade with wonderful people in the room every day. We are growing. I believe this week we've gotten 30 more new monthly subscribers have joined. We do have a Discord room where you can come in for free. All you have to do is register. I always tweet it out on my Twitter feed, and it's on my Instagram. We have 1,027 members in there right now, and 225 are online. You can talk to any of the traders in there. We're growing every day. Our next step is to get to 1,500. So I think we'll probably hit that in about 2 months, if not sooner. You can also visit me on my YouTube channel anytime you want. These are all written and putting out every day. The content is out. And here is my YouTube channel. And I actually listen to them when I hike and when I'm driving. I kind of critique myself to make sure that I have a flow when I speak and no stuttering. So other than that, I want to thank you for being a part of the room. I always put out my pre-market notes around, I think, a couple hours after the market opens. That way you can read what we were talking about, what we were playing. I currently took some UROV. I'm long at 1140. Hasn't really done too much. JP Morgan said to buy the weakness, so that's what I did, but it's not moving, so a little frustrated, but it's okay. You just click here, and once you click, you can be on any link. Click, scroll down, join us for a day, a week, a month, and that's it. And if you join our room, I have what they call How to Trade the Open. I think it's $2.99 or $1.99. Just make sure when you join, log in the room and tell me, and I'll send it to you for free. Okay. After a month or two, you're in the room. Show me a commitment, and I'll send you my one-on-one. It's $399, but I'll give it to you for free. I'm not here to sell you DVDs anymore. I'm not into webinars and selling all that. Now, when I do a live one, yeah, I'll charge everyone $100 to join it because it's a Sunday and I'm coming in on my own free time. But outside of that, I mean, that's pretty much the most I'll do. I'm not here. I'm here to make money trading. I want to trade live with you. I want you to be excited. I am. I want you to feel what it's like. And that's what it's like when you're in the room. You feel the energy and the vibe, like, gosh, this guy's live. He's doing it. It's in front of me, and that's how you learn to trade. When you trade along along someone who's doing it live with you. And that's what it's all about. Okay? So thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed today's webinar, and take care. God bless. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.